Okay, everybody, as the title indicates, as of this past Wednesday with the chemo dosing, that finishes cycle 1 dosing up to day 22. Now we have the washout period off week of the Revlimid, 5 milligrams. So next week's dosing on Wednesday starts cycle 2 of this new protocol. I'm excited. Hopefully this is working. We'll find out probably at the end of cycle 2 when I go to Henry Ford Hospital to meet Dr. Jana, where I'm sure she will run definitive assays, protein electrophoresis on this M protein IgG and get the results. Hopefully we knock down another 30% to 50% of the cancer. With the first protocol, remember, we got 30% reduction before we saw some ineffectiveness and moved to this second protocol. So I'm also over the flu. There's a slight cough that's still left, even though it's been a week out of the hospital. I plan to get back into my cardio routine and my sit-ups, but not until all that is 100% passed. So I presume by the end of this weekend and starting into Monday, I'll get back into that. So don't worry, but I want to be 100% before I start that again, because the flu was no fun. And I've heard it's very wicked this year anyway, all around. I had the vaccine that didn't seem to work, but I was immunocompromised anyways from my cancer condition. I'll meet with my oncologist this Monday, and any new information about that he has, I'll pass along at the next update regarding the cancer, as that's obviously the first thing on the plate to worry about. A nice steady routine. Let's hopefully it stays that way. The hardest days are Tuesday, Wednesdays, Thursdays, because I'm going Tuesday dialysis, then Wednesday chemo, and this Wednesday I had to go in earlier to the infusion center because I needed some blood because my hemoglobin was low. So I had to do transfusion of blood and then do the chemo, but that went fine. I mean, no reactions. And then the dialysis then follows on Thursday, and I'm doing this video on Friday, so tomorrow is the last day of the dialysis for the week. But it makes for a tougher week that I was used to now with this, dealing with this dialysis, but I just like to see it fall into a routine. And so far the side effects, everything is really going along smoothly, so cross fingers on that. It's just fatigue and tiredness, especially after yesterday, the 3 days in a row of being in a hospital setting or the dialysis. You're tired, you're fatigued, and you want to sleep. Also shout out to a buddy, Taco Man, who came over last night and visited. That was nice of him, all the way back from coming down from up north and the storm coming in, and still stopped by to say hi. That was nice. Welcome back to Michigan. At least it's starting to warm up. So anyway, that's what we have. I don't have anything else. We're just going to move forward with the new protocol, and that's first on the list. Again, working on the cancer, and we take the dialysis and watch the kidneys as time goes on and make decisions based on results we see over the next couple of months. Hopefully the updates, at least for the next few weeks, will be just simple short ones like this. We won't have any dramas thrown in. If I do, well, that's the way it is, and we get everybody up to speed with what's happening. But we've gone over the hump, flu and the last hospitalization. It's just hopefully it stays that way on a nice smooth path, and we can just hitting this cancer weekly with this new Darzalex chemo, and it's Revlimid and dexamethasone going along with it, and that doesn't stop, and we stay on a weekly basis for that. And the dialysis seems to be cleaning up my blood nicely as they're adjusting various ions during the early parts of the setup for the dialysis. But we've been a month in now on that, and that seems to be smoothing out. Thanks for listening, and see you next week.